Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Anto, and right now the live streaming world is kind of blowing up at the moment because some person just made a big announcement about them joining the live streaming service, and that person just happens to be no other than LeBron James himself. And he posted on Twitter about stating, hey, like, I want to play Madden NFL while streaming. What's the best platform to put my expertise at? And first off, I want to say Madden NFL is probably not one of the best choices, but as a man in the sports industry, I could only assume that he probably plays sports video games, and that's the best that he may be able to do. But by all means, if you want to play a shitty ass game and waste your money away because you have the ability to burn that kind of money, go right ahead. Honestly, I feel like LeBron James is the only reason why that Madden NFL is probably kept afloat, because most people are pretty much getting pissed off at that kind of game unless if you're some sort of whale, and maybe LeBron James is the biggest whale out in that ocean. But other than that, when you look into the actual Twitch or whatever it's called, Twitter stream of chats, you see that people are trying to make a case. And the worst cases possible are obviously from Kick or Twitch. You're not going to really see any YouTube arguments right there, right? Because Twitch and Kick are the ones who have been offering deals at the moment. And you'll see some boneheads like Aiden Ross saying, like, come to Kick, my glorious king. Literally riding off of the cock that once was, his own son. He tried to, like, bargain fame or whatever off of him. And now, I guess, he's returning the favor. I don't know. But either way, I don't know if I would want to partner up with someone like Aiden, especially if I'm LeBron James, right? I don't need somebody like him to tell me to come over. And mainly from what you could see in terms of the arguments for Kick, it's just a lot of people who use the platform. The only person who has some weight in that argument is Dan Clancy, who ended up posting somewhat around that time, making his argument for Twitch, obviously, because he's the CEO for Twitch, and made a reasonable argument saying, like, oh, it's the best platform for engaging with your fans, and you could also consider streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So that's the only time that YouTube is ever really brought up outside of that argument, right? And he's not wrong. With Twitch's new ruling on simulcasting, you can pretty much not rely on just one platform. But some people like the sweet deals of having a contract, like Kick's contract with XQC with over $100 million. Maybe LeBron's trying to look for something like that. But honestly, if a person like him, who is mainly focused on sports games, might not know too much about the streaming industry and the rules and nuances behind it, especially when most of his career was on the court, and that's his thing. Why would he know anything else about streaming online other than maybe the few breakaways that come of it? But honestly, in my opinion, it's going to be a bit of an interesting one, because I think if he had to pick one, right, because he's not locked down to just one unless if someone offers him a contract. But if he absolutely really just wanted to stream on one platform, it has to be Twitch, especially with the new rulings and everything that has come out about nudity and art and all that. Literally, the man can now just play Madden NFL and just stand up every now and then with a freaking black bar coming down to, like, hide his fucking fat ass cock. And then maybe he might even be able to do IRL live streams and actually fulfill his promise on playing basketball with people who ever bought Blaze Pizza, right? And Blaze Pizza, I mean, admittedly, is pretty good, but if you're going to Blaze Pizza because of LeBron James, you've got a different issue. He's never going to play basketball with you guys. I'm sorry. That's just the answer. But maybe with him live streaming, it might be a thing. But I'm going to be real with you. This, in my opinion, is probably just a ploy. And if he is going to be live streaming, it ain't going to be for long. The man is a career athlete. That is his shtick. He is not going to be joining the live streaming world to a degree that you and I probably would want to be entertained by. And because that's going to be his thing. Maybe one day he's going to be like a sportscaster when he officially retires. Someone like Shaq. or he's going to be writing off of his brand deals like Michael Jordan. Twitch, Kick, YouTube, whatever platform LeBron James is on, is going to explode. He knows that because he's got the fame for it. He's got a bunch of dick writers who are waiting for him on all the platforms, particularly Kick, because Kick is just filled with a bunch of random hoo-haws that have no idea how the real world works. And then Twitch as well is filled with a bunch of random people who are probably just going to want to see him black bar his entire lower half. So yeah, the Twitch world, the Kick world, maybe the YouTube world, if it ever gets into play, is going to change for some time. And if LeBron decides to pick one, both, or all three, then who knows what's going to happen. All I know is it's just going to be a blip on the radar of the internet. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say about this matter. So I'll catch all y'all later. Peace.